These are your supine chest flies. So you can do this lying flat on the floor, or you can do it lying on a foam roller like I am. Lying on the foam roller allows my shoulders to simply more easily retract back and to that good shoulder posture I want them to be in throughout the motion. If you do it on the floor, you'll see I have to actually squeeze my shoulder blades back into the ground, which means I'm going to have to actually end up lifting my chest up off, like trying to get my chest up into the air and get those shoulder blades back. So I have that little space between my shoulder blades with my upper back slightly lifted off the ground there. So if you're on the flat on the floor, make sure your shoulder blades are really squeezed back and down there into that good posture. Otherwise, if you're going to use a foam roller, it's more easily to let those shoulders fall back there. You still have to actively think about keeping your shoulders back there. What the foam roller also does, it gives you a little bit of balance to work with here. So if you're dealing with super heavy weights and it's unstable for you, you can also use a bench. A bench can give you more room to more easily get the shoulders back sometimes. But do it in a position where you're going to be able to control the weights safely throughout. With the chest fly, we're keeping our elbows nearly straight as we take them out to our sides, and then we're going to come back up top. I'm going to adjust this foam roller a little bit so I don't hit something. Okay, you're taking them out to your sides, the elbows nearly straight and back up above you, shoulders back and down throughout the motion. You're trying to keep your shoulder blades squeezed into your back pockets throughout this motion as you control this. So throughout this, to get into position here, if you're using the foam roller, I sit on the edge of the foam roller. I've got the weights already in position next to the foam roller, close to it. You don't want to start with them out to your sides. Start with them close, and I'm going to lay back onto the foam roller so that my head can also relax back on there. Now, with the weights close to my sides here, I can then just very easily bring them up, tip them up. And then with my elbow, you can see my elbow's behind my shoulder here. I don't want to be dealing with heavy weight too long for too much with my elbow behind my shoulder there, because that's going to cause an impingement. So what I do is I'm going to actually put my elbow on the ground as I then pick these weights up. I'm just going to use my bicep there to pull them up into position just above my shoulder there as I then press up from that position. So now, from here, shoulder blades are back and down, and this is my starting position, is up top here. And I'm going to go out as far as I can control, elbows nearly straight, come back up above my head, and repeat. And then when I'm done this full set here, I'm then just going to bring my elbows back down, and let my elbows touch down on the ground here, and gently see if I can control setting those weights down onto the bells, onto the sides there. And then they may want to tip over and fall over. Be ready to control that if you need to. If you've got space just to let them fall, that's okay. Or if you want to be able to set them down with control, you can. And that there are your supine chest flies.